And it's the Dream and Kennedy Carter taking control first.
Keep an eye on number 25, Monique Billings. She has been terrific for Atlanta on player who has got a high motor on the glass.
Clarendon will set it up for the Liberty. She brings great veteran leadership over from Indiana, acquired in the offseason. Off of free agency, and New York was going to be her home. Excuse me, this is her third season. She was an assistant at Connecticut, was familiar with Courtney Williams and Strickland, and wanted to make sure that duo was in Atlanta with her.
Turn it over in the live situation. It's going to be hard to recover.
Get the roll back at it at some time as the season where we vested in as a new group with a new look in a new location. They thought it was going to. Ionescu looking to push. Clarendon trying to find some space, but good hands by the Dream. Just enough to alter Ziobi's shot, and quickly the opposite end. Here come the Dream. This is when they're at their best. Nice putback by Laney. Counted him.
I was talking fouls the other night, and you know it is a table that's working through some kinks. Not used to calling professional basketball. There's a great take. Good turns the corner. Reading.
Better movement of the basketball for the Liberty, and that allows Willoughby to try to get a shot off. It doesn't fall, but back the other way now is Laney. And Williams with 14-3, 4:21 to go here in the first. Leah Secondo and Debbie Antonelli with you from our social distance homes. Started the show early, scored a quick 4. But Inaja Laney now with 7 to lead the way in this 16-3 lead for Atlanta. Forward out of Louisville.
There's Courtney Williams.
Williams' first bucket of this WNBA season. First time in uniform tonight. Cleared this afternoon for the Dream. And
with back-to-back possessions.
So they got a good practice in. A tough practice at Louisville. Pressure in the backcourt. Nice job by Kennedy Carter as Ionescu finally gets it in.
See how they shadow Ionescu up the floor. They don't really want her to have good vision, but at 6'5", she's a big target inside. She moves well.
6 points now for Shook.
Offensive details. Make sure they keep Atlanta in front.
Coming inside there to Shook, but she got pushed off the block. Kick back to Megan Walker and
Number 9 draft pick this year out of Connecticut, opted out of her senior year to become a pro.
Joining her former teammate Kia Nurse, who, in case you joined us late, the Liberty without
been terrific, but making their players available in camp.
Connecticut. However, the pace is way faster than college at this level. 22-13, under a minute to go here in the first. The Dream out of the block quickly. They took advantage of turnovers early on to build this.
They play, and that's her emphasis for the year, is playing fast and trying to play in transition because they lack size. But they make up for it with quicks.
Courtney Williams. And a great job by Billings. Off the reverse!
They say to the glass. They only had a total of 11 offensive rebounds coming into the game. And
Jasmine Jones.
I've got him with 7 offensive rebounds in the first quarter.
They'll get the roll, and that will do it here in the first quarter. Louisville, Kentucky, who was a victim of police violence back in March. And Debbie, can't say enough about the power of these young women. That over the weekend, how proud she was as a veteran of this league, of just the power of these new players and this new regime of players in the WNBA.
Well, Leisha Clarendon is a part of the Social Justice Council. 140 days now that Breonna Taylor has been murdered in her apartment. And
While
still
sleeping.
no justice.
Traded to Atlanta in 2018.
Active on both ends. Her slips to the bucket have been really shook on those slips.
Shook with 8 points. She's perfect from the line, perfect from the field tonight.
Body type to the matchup with Strickland. Now there's a little bit more length and quickness on her.
Coach Hopkins said he was actually really surprised with just how quick she is and shiftiness with her feet at this level. Stepping in here in the second. It was a quick start by the Dream. But the Liberty have worked their way back into this ballgame.
What a tough-minded two-point basket, and then a sprint back to make a defensive play.
Clarendon trying to push the ball up the floor. Decides to take it on around, gets it high off the ball game. And we are headed to a timeout on the floor. New York Liberty working hard, trying to find their first win of the season. We'll be back after these messages. The game, and Monique Billings has been kept out of the scoring column, Deb, but really been effective on the boards here early on. 8 rebounds already.
Remember, this was an 11-zip start for Atlanta, and New York has climbed back in it. Oh no, Sabrina Ionescu's holding her ankle.
And the advantage taken of there by Laney.
Right there. Oh boy. That's not what we want to see.
Basketball after playing field hockey, soccer, tennis, and took circus classes as a youngster. Found her niche playing hoop. Clarendon trying to back down court or get some space. Up the glass.
She might have got away with a travel.
6 now
nice
for Leisha.
Nice position. Nice quick hitter.
Clarendon nose down, can't get it to fall. Much better job by the Liberty for these second chance opportunities late here in the second.
Let's see how organized New York can stay. I know Leisha Clarendon will do a good job keeping them organized offensively. Out of Cal. On the top of the floor with Benijah Laney defending her.
Plenty of space, counted in. Leisha Clarendon has had a really good start. Continues to be solid at the free throw line now on the season. 12 for 14 in 3 games. So she needs to finish at the rim, being able to do just that. Brought her team with her. Laney with the bucket and a 3-point lead as we head under 3 minutes to play here in the second. Jasmine Jones, nothing
Good rhythm in their offense. Now she's able to score, but she also is a tremendous unselfish playmaker for her teammates.
Up ahead in the open floor, Jones. Ionescu out of the game as she is being evaluated with an ankle injury. Courtney Williams keeps it alive. Back in the corner to Williams. Oh! Hilleby!
Oh, right there, getting into the paint. 2 hard dribbles to the rim. And I think sometimes Atlanta becomes just a jump shooting team. I know Nikki and Colin want them to play fast.
Nice ball. That's what I need to do my job and finish at the rim, and being able to do it right there. First player for New York in double digits with 11 now.
Because they had a 13-point lead. Now it's a 15-point swing.
Naja Laney now continues solid effort at the line. She's now 5 for 5, 17 points to lead all scorers tonight as we are under a minute to go here in the second.
Got a chance for a 2-for-1 here if you can go quickly, which we know Atlanta will.
Strickland gets her own putback, blocked away by Zoe B. The kicker at the buzzer, do they count it? They do. It was good. One last chance for the Dream, and Laney answers at the opposite end, and that will do it in this first half of play. So the Dream started out quick. They'll settle in with their movement as far as where they are for the game facility to the practice facility, and they talk about the playing in quarantine and limited time in action on the court, and it has been a crazy few weeks for all of these WS. Tina's been all over the court tonight, working down low on the block, running the floor, getting some heavy boards.
Oh, nice work by Elizabeth Williams. Elizabeth Williams, former National Defensive Player of the Year, so she Liberty locker room that it is an ankle sprain, and right now Sabrina Nephew, and best wishes that Sabrina's x-rays come back and the ankle sprain's not too bad.
After the 5:10 mark of the second, Liberty up by 2. Certainly we will bring you up to date with any information.
The WNBA season.
Of the ball, 4 for Atlanta. Little fadeaway, but
on that basket cut.
Naja calling out the play from up top. Nice!
A bit sloppy right now.
Kick to the outside. Odom from deep range.
He shook a little pep talk and told her to, you know, be a rookie. When you're a rookie, you got to enjoy it and have fun and try to make the most of it. And obviously, Angel's pep talk has paid off.
Right. Just 2 points, but getting it done.
Night should be the norm for Monique Billings. I think
Jones again from the outside, rims it, follows up her shot, and on the play.
And the test that's in question was administered on Wednesday. Allen must receive 2 consecutive negative tests before she can be cleared by a physician. So that's the conclusive positive test, which they treat as a positive.
So that news out of the Las Vegas Aces. The Aces scheduled to play Phoenix. Clock. So under 2 minutes to go here in the third. And the Dream starting to open it up as Courtney.
Hitch, and then the shot. And you have to have a free throw routine, and that's been her routine.
Atlanta on the line. 17th. Zoe B on the putback. Here late, but has contributed with some boards. Solid minutes off the bench for her team. And a takeaway here, Jones!
Really starting to extend right now, and they've got to keep Atlanta in front. Atlanta's a team that likes the dribble drive, and they get to... See, Glory just doesn't have her legs yet. She doesn't basketball conditioning going and shake off a little rust.
7.
Former scoring champ in the league, Nelson Willoughby's name for the WNBA.
Part of that great run with the early Houston Comet teams. Up top, Strickland's shot is off, but Courtney Williams with the rebound. Williams now on Clarendon. Final seconds here of the third, and great hesitation move. Joyner Holmes, the rookie out of Texas. Plenty of time. Clarendon releases it, and not in time here in the third.
Got the switch right there.
Holmes to Clarendon, and Billings pushes it up to Carter in the open floor. Bounce 277 blocks. Walker cutting.
You got to clear out. Again, another block inside, this time by Billings.
Got to get it off here. Drop it out. Strickland and Williams reached the finals for the Connecticut Sun together last year.
Kennedy Carter right here doing a good job of managing some time and score.
And then accelerating like no other. They're in double figures for the Atlanta Dream. Count it.
For New York, the youngest.
Clarendon has a little spacing.
Clarendon's had the most responsibility for handling the ball, and she.
Three ball works for Willoughby, who now has 9.
Ankle issues. Jazz Jones missed part of training camp right now, and now Sabrina Ionescu is dealing with an ankle. It's good to see Jazz Jones back, though, and she's leading New York in scoring with 15 points.
Shook backs it down, kicks it back out to Clarendon, who drains the first three-pointer of the game. She has 14. So Kennedy Carter. Atlanta is a team shooting 80% from the line, 20 of 25, and the Liberty 9 for 9 from the free throw line. Shook called for it,
which would be her second
this young 2020 season. 9 points, 2 boards, 16 minutes of action. And the Liberty keep the basketball. Clarendon taking it right into your living room. And another opportunity for the Liberty, and then connects. 3-point.
He's got to be pleased with the fight in his young team. They have really hung in here. Down 13 early in the game, an 11-0 run to start the game by Atlanta, and they just keep chipping away. They even had the lead. Their largest lead was 4 points at one point in the third quarter.
That was one thing he really emphasized, I guess you would say, in one of his press conferences earlier, that he goes, the W's will come. I just want to see the fight. I want to see that fight night in and night out. Well, I'll be happy with that as long as we keep the fight up. Billings with a quick turn, tries to fall it off the glass, cannot. Shook with the board.
I would go right at Kennedy Carter right here.
Clarendon settling for the 3. They get the 4. Liberty with the basketball. 13 on the shot clock. Under 3 to go. Trailing 73-69 here. Clarendon
Wow.
Gets it to fall.
Gets the switch with Elizabeth. That's a big-time play.
Carter's got some spacing.
In college, time and score down. Atlanta with a 4-point lead.
Two-time All-American and All-SEC out of Texas A&M. Billings with the board, fighting it off, trying to spin away.
A chance with a 2-possession game here with 2 free throws.
Billings, 15 rebounds and a 6-point lead.
So this is where the detail and the execution and the accountability comes into play for New York in their practice yesterday.
Getting the start tonight for Kia Nurse, out of the lineup with an ankle injury. In case you joined us late, Sabrina Ionescu out of the lineup since the second quarter, being evaluated for her ankle injury. Laney with a nice pass. Shook with the block, kept alive.
One on the shot, they're not going to get it off. They didn't recognize. You see her turn to her teammates and say, let's get a stop.
Jones dribbling to try to find some. Trailing by 4.
In an Atlanta uniform. And Nikki Collin knows who she can trust in a late game situation. She's coached Courtney Williams before and knows that she can make a play.
And Courtney likes these situations. Nice job in there to convert on the play. 5-point ball game. Closing in on a minute to go.
I'm not sure that's the shot that you want if you're New York. And Lasia Clarendon not on the floor for New York, so Courtney Williams with a lot of length on her.
Billings got the step, but the backside block by Stokes. The follow through was good and counted to do. Jones working at Courtney Williams.
A late game situation. Oh, what a nice trap and a time. There's another trap by New York. They got a foul. There's the foul.
Six now for Williams. 83-76.
Well, they got to score quickly.
Yep. Shook gives it up to Jones.
On the floor. 39 for New York.
6 for 7 from the line.
And will be okay and won't miss too much action with that ankle sprain that she suffered in the second quarter. And like the bubble provides, but certainly send our best wishes to Sabrina. We want her back healthy and ready to go.
Stokes tries to put it back up, and that will do it. Atlanta back in the win column. 84-78 over the New York Liberty.